What is up, guys? We are back again. We are back. Actually, you know what? I don't have headset this time. I don't have a headset anymore because I have a sweet-ass little fucking cat that decided that it was time for my headset to have its... to be... I guess he circumcised my headset. It's probably the best way to put it. He ripped the fucking cord off, so he chewed through it. So, my poor headset. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, headset. This is for you. Ugh, it's gross. Alright, shout out to Purified Woo in the guild U-M. We're just going to read the highlight here. He said he's totally free to play, so it's kind of difficult for him to decide. He's done with these. He's done with the economy, all 9 and 10 construction, so I guess he's almost done with the economy. And he's almost done with the hunting stuff too, the monster hunt. So should I go for the wedges and shits on military upgrade or go straight to my army research? Alright, I know you asked this a few days ago, so I'm sorry that it's taken so long. My life has been really chaotic the past couple days, so please forgive me. Forgivesies? Please forgivesies. Okay, so first off, the wedges and shits are not on military upgrade. Those are on the leadership tree. But anyways, let's answer your question here. Okay, so assuming, like you said, you are almost done with your economy, you're almost done with your monster hunting, okay? Where do you go after that? Now, I'm assuming you mean that you're maxing both out. And then once you're done with maxing those, where do you go? Alright, now, my recommendation would be to hit your army leadership tree and at least get to this point, okay? At least get to the cavalry phalanx and range phalanx. At least get those done. If you want to go a little bit further in here, then yes, by all means go down and unlock the wedges as well. Do not worry about going past this point, okay? As a free-to-play player, with very minimal research on your military tree, don't fucking go past here. You will completely be wasting your time, okay? So at most, go down to the wedges, and then at the very minimum, at least get to this point, okay? Now, with that being said, your very next step should be in tandem your defense tree and your military tree, okay? And what I mean by that is how do you do it in tandem? For example, you're going to start in your military tree. This is my recommendation, okay? You start in your military tree and you start doing your research. Once you get your research all the way down here, you're going to be doing everything to level 1, obviously. Once you get your first pass through of research done and you can't do any more because you have to go back up here and start researching again to meet the requirements to do more research in your tree, that is when you stop here and you go back to your defense tree. You go on your defense tree and you do the same thing. You start your research in here, and you go until you hit your first point where you have to back up and do a little bit more research to meet the requirements before you can go down and do the next one. Once you hit that point, you jump back over here and you just keep doing that back and forth, back and forth. You'll get a round of research done in here. Then it's going to say, you know, hey, you need to go and go back up here. Oh God. Go back up here to meet the requirements to start going back all the way through this again, and just keep hopping back and forth. That's my recommendation. When do you stop your defense tree? I say, honestly, my opinion would be once you get to the point where you have T3 traps. Once you get your T3 traps and maybe a couple 100,000 HP on your walls, stop, okay? Just put your defense tree to rest and put all your focus into your military tree. All right. My end game for a free-to-play, obviously, you can hit T4 troops as a free-to-play player. That is not impossible. It depends on how active you are in the guild. Of course, there's a lot of requirements to get it, but I do know a few free-to-play players who have T4 troops now, and quite a few who are actually on their last bit of research here for the big 3, getting them to level 10. Okay, so it is possible to do. It just takes a lot of work, and you have to be very dedicated, okay? So I would say as a goal, at least get everything to level 9. Everything to level 9. If you decide that you want to take it to that next step, because why stop, right? Why stop? Go for T4. You can absolutely do it. It is going to take a tremendous amount of time, but it is totally worth it. And the fact that you're going to have your monster hunting shit done, you'll be able to wail on high level monsters and get, you know, good rewards in return. So hats off to you. You're doing it right. You're doing it right, man. This is the way to do it. Like I said, now that your economy tree and monster hunt are almost maxed, once you're done with those, just follow like I said. Follow like I said. And then as far as the upgrade defenses and upgrade military, I wouldn't even, I just really wouldn't even sweat it. I wouldn't even sweat it. So did anybody have fun with this fucking KVK? Because I can tell you right now, I did not. I did not have fun in this KVK. And actually, this was the last attack that I did. I think this was the last attack that I did that finally got me. I finally hit my solo, guys. I got my solo points done, and then I just fucking turned off the game. I turned off the game at that point. I was so tired of looking around. So this is who I hit. They had anti-scout on, I think, so I didn't even get a scout report. So I just kind of went in there with whatever I figured. He was only like 30 million might, I don't know. So I just hit him with like some random shit. But as you can see, I took 23.7k losses. He took none, 225,000 wounded. And then of course his wall HP is gone. But here's what I sent. It was just fucking Cav. I couldn't be fucked with just to pick out a stupid fucking army for this. I wanted it done and over with. So I just sent Cav and hope for the best. Here's what he had. Alright, you can see the damage he took. 10k in traps as well. And then, you know, this is nothing impressive. Nothing impressive. But that was, you know, somebody asked if I hit my solo points. I did. So shout out to Zhao Kaka, I guess is your name. Thank you for helping me finish the solo event and for just being there for me in my time of need. Somebody else asked why, you know, that it's bullshit that the big players go and attack smaller guys during KVK. Why don't they fight somebody their own might? Okay, for those of you who don't understand how this game works, I can understand what you're thinking, okay? You're 400 mil might. Why are you hitting somebody who's 20, 30, 40 million might? Okay, let me explain this to you, okay? Let me explain this to you. 400 mil might players are not going to go and attack 400 mil might players. It's fucking stupid. It is. You can't. You will not beat them. You can't solo them. So what are you going to do? You are going to fight people that you can solo so that you can finish your solo fucking quest, right? Does that make sense? Why the fuck am I going to go? Who's Bren Chong going to go and fight in Guildfest that's going to make your stupid ass happy? I just want to know. Who's Bren Chong going to go and fight? Is there another 11 billion might player in the fucking game? No, there isn't. Is there? No. And who do you go and fight? Oh, wait a minute, that's right. You said you were a 30 mil might player who fights equal might. Yeah, that's possible to do, jackass. But you can't sit here, find me one person who's like 3, 4, 500 mil might that's going and soloing 3, 4, 500 mil might players. You're not going to find one. So before you start fucking bitching and blabbing that I'm a piece of shit and all I want to do is bully, why don't you fucking figure out how to play the game? How about that? Alright? For those of you who know, you know, how everything works, you know, I love you guys. But for those of you who just want to troll me and fucking sit here and talk shit, all your messages are just getting deleted. You just fucking look stupid. Anyways, that is it for now, guys. I know I kind of went on like a little rant there at the end of the video, so I apologize for that. I hope this answered your question. Again, thank you for the question. If you guys ever want to message me, here's my information. You can message me here in-game. WeGamers is the same username, Wargasm with a Z. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for today. That's all I got. All right. So thank you guys for stopping by. I love you guys. I love the fuck out of you. I love the fuck out of you. I love you just like my cat loved the wire on my poor headset. Okay. Except I won't like chew on you and rip you to pieces. So maybe I don't love you like that. Anyways, you guys get the idea. Stay sexy as fuck. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.